2020 is already looking like a stacked year for the WWE. There's a few storylines and surprises in store that could make for quite the interesting year, so let's get into it. First off is the new makeover designs for multiple WWE championships. The WWE already revealed multiple new changes to close out 2019. The end of 2019 saw the introduction of two new Universal Championship designs. We saw the Universal Championship go from an all-red strap to an all-blue strap. The WWE also introduced a variant to the Universal title, which is, of course, the Fiend's custom title. With his mask in the middle and the words "Let me in" across the straps, it's no doubt one of the most insane-looking titles in WWE history. The WWE also introduced a new Intercontinental title, but it doesn't look like they're stopping there. New tag team titles for the men are reportedly in the work. These tag team titles were first introduced in 2010, so they're definitely overdue for a makeover. Other reports claim that the WWE already has a new United States title ready to go as well. The US title has had the same overall design since its debut in 2003. So a new look for the title is reportedly already done. Set to happen in 2020 is some major debuts. One of the most notable debuts set to happen in 2020 is Shayna Baszler. Shayna has spent the past few years dominating the NXT Women's division. She accomplished everything that she could on that brand, so it's reported that the WWE has huge plans for her on the main roster. One of these major plans being to take on Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Also rumored to happen this year are some major returns. Ronda Rousey is currently on top of the list of major returns that are still pending and up in the air. Ronda is signed with the WWE throughout the spring of 2021, and Triple H and Stephanie have both confirmed that Ronda will be coming back when the timing and the story is right. Another superstar who could return in 2020 is Goldberg. Paul Heyman is a huge supporter of Goldberg, and has shown heavy interest in bringing him back once or twice a year as a special attraction, so a Goldberg match isn't out of the question for 2020 as well. Next up is The Fiend's first loss. Believe it or not, the WWE is starting to hint at weaknesses for The Fiend, which very well could lead to the end of his undefeated run. The superstar rumored to put an end to The Fiend is Roman Reigns. With Bray Wyatt already walking through all of the top-tier superstars in the WWE, the last man left and the one who's extremely highly capable of taking him out is Roman Reigns. Some believe The Fiend will fall to Roman Reigns, whether it be at WrestleMania or another pay-per-view later on in the year. So how exactly will Roman Reigns defeat The Fiend and expose him? Will he unmask him, or just defeat him straight up? That's gonna be another interesting storyline in 2020. Next is, of course, the Lana and Liv Morgan storyline. Apparently, this story is being planned out way in advance, so it might be a long-term story that will play out throughout the year. But just how far will Liv Morgan and Lana go? Will Liv Morgan continue to chase after Lana until Lana's forced to get a restraining order against her as well? And will that lead to something as crazy as Liv Morgan being arrested for harassing Lana? Lana has already started to call Liv a stalker, so who's to know what Liv's character might go through? The Lana and Liv Morgan relationship has turned out to be believable as a story, because the both of them were always together in 2017 outside of the ring, and now that footage is being used as background proof for the story. Such as one Snapchat clip from 2017, where Lana literally says to the camera, "I'm obsessed with Liv, isn't she so pretty?" So that line alone that comes from Snapchat adds some substance to the current story. Another thing to keep your eyes on is Brock Lesnar's story. Brock Lesnar entering himself in the Royal Rumble may make no sense right now, but that number 2 entrant may play a big role in his feud for the majority of 2020, so watch out for Brock's story to advance after Royal Rumble. Another storyline to keep an eye on in 2020 is Otis and Mandy. The story first started off with Otis having a heavy crush on Mandy, but she didn't share the same feelings. But ever since Christmas time, Mandy has started to act differently and been more warm towards Otis. Dolph Ziggler has also tried to interfere in this story, so who knows where it's really going? Will it be a babyface turn for Mandy Rose, or will she turn on Otis and leave him high and dry later on to even get herself even more heel heat? One last storyline that the WWE is investing a lot of time into is Eric Rowan and his cage. As of right now, Rowan and Mojo Rawley are the only ones that know what's inside the cage. But just telling from Mojo's reaction to what he saw, it's safe to assume that something really shocking will be revealed inside of the cage. All we know about the cage is that Rowan seems to talk to it as if it was alive, and we also know that it sprays this red mist. So watch out for that reveal and payoff later on this year as well. What are your thoughts on these stories? Leave your comments and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.